right, man, let's talk about Brandon Ingram. Basically told the New Orleans Pelicans that, if y'all ain't gonna, value me, I'm out of here. You seen the video in the beginning. I should remember to put it in the beginning. And I told y'all, and I was reading some reports that said the trade market for him is mild. Obviously because of the injuries. Remember, he had the life-threatening blood clots in his legs. He missed 29 games last year, missed a few playoff games. So, for the most part, the Pelicans can't invest into two high-risk players when you're talking about, Brandon Ingram and Zion Williamson. They can't do it now. I've been saying there's a risk too with Cade Cunningham and Brandon Ingram, two guys that can't stay healthy. I mean, even though Jalen Duren and they're a guy who ain't been able to stay healthy. So once you start kind of looking at it from a certain point of view, most people say, well, that's the majority of the league today. Is a bunch of players who can't stay healthy. But do you want to invest almost $500 million in the Cade and Brandon Ingram? Same thing going for Zion and Brandon Ingram. It's insanity to keep doing the same thing over and over again if you're the New Orleans Pelicans. They look good. They be the number one team in the West, and somebody go down. It's like watching a movie over and over again, and you expecting the results to be different. Jack gonna die at the end of the Titanic. You know it. Why expect the different results? You know what I mean? So, but no, nobody wants to invest that type of money into them. So, to be honest with you, franchises like the Pistons have to take risks like these because you don't get superstars wanting to come to Detroit. You heard what Trajan Langdon said that, a lot of agents didn't want to send their guys to Detroit, so they, in the draft process, they didn't work out for the Pistons. Ron Hollins didn't work out for the Pistons. So obviously he was one of those guys in which, his agent didn't want him to, come to Detroit. And apparently, once you look at it for what you look at it for, no matter what they say after the process, he didn't work out for Detroit, so he wasn't too keen on being here neither. So he just probably making the best of sour grapes. He just probably making the best of it. Straight up and down. That's what he's doing. He just making the best of it. So, it is what it is. Zion didn't want to be in New Orleans. He didn't want to make the best of it. He tried to do everything in his power to get out of New Orleans. Everything in his power to get out of New Orleans. So, but like I said before, who gonna come get Brandon Ingram? That's the $1 million question. Who gonna be that team to come get him? So, could it be the Detroit Pistons? Could it be, I don't know, Atlanta? Who gonna take that risk? Who gonna take that risk? So, but if they took the risk, I wouldn't be against it. But I know they hired a new strength and conditioning coach to help do what they do ability. But like somebody else was saying in the comment section or somewhere else on social media, if anybody know Brandon Ingram value, is Trajan Langdon. And maybe if Cade Cunningham and Duren was more durable, they can take them chances. That's a lot of money to invest if it go wrong. If nobody want to trade for him now, you're going to be stuck with that contract. So, yeah, you don't want to be stuck with Cade and Ingram and y'all losing a bunch of games, So it's not going to become an attractive contract until like the last year of the deal. So he got to understand. I see with Ingram coming from his frustration, but man, you ain't been able to stay healthy. You ain't been able to stay healthy. And what have you done to try to change that? Have you invested into your body? I mean, these dudes come back every year skinny. No, all they do is come back with new tattoos and new zesty clothes. They don't come back with more muscle on their body. They don't come back stronger. The game be the same. They ain't add nothing to their bag, nothing to their game. It be the same ass shit. Am I wrong? I don't think I am. They come back the same OG every time. Same. Absolute same. So he gotta look at it and say, what can I do different? What can I do different? You know, what can I do different from a ball player standpoint of view or a durability standpoint of view? But you know, it's a risk. Yeah, it'd be funny. It'd be funny if he hit the trade mark. I mean, the free agent market, and see what somebody willing to pay him. Is anybody gonna give him the max of his injury history? That'd be the funny thing. Would anybody be willing to give him the max? So I don't know. But it's gonna be interesting to see. But I would understand them taking that risk. I would, but then again, from a business standpoint of view, you done threw money away on Monty. Can you afford to throw money away on Ingram? I think you just try to develop those young guys. I think that's the game plan. You just try to develop them young guys and see what come of it. But you know, really, Ingram probably really gonna go to a bad team. I think the Memphis Grizzlies would be a nice fit for him, but you know, they got durability issues. Every team, these young guys can't stay healthy to save their life. But every team got durability issues. You know, because you go to Memphis, you know, Jaren Jackson Jr., he can't stay healthy. And John Morant now he can't stay healthy. And neither one of them come back with a stronger body the next year neither. Nobody come back jacked or stronger or nothing. These niggas come back the same weight, same jump shot, same game. You know, I guess you could blame that on the social media era, to be honest. I guess you could. Because you got all, you know, these dudes put these workout clips up during the social media era like they really getting it. And these motherfuckers just doing it for clout. That's the social media era. Everybody doing stuff for clout. Everybody working out for clout. Shaking ass for clout. You know? That's the era we in. That is the era that we are in. Doing anything for clout. And everybody ain't doing it, you know, for everybody ain't doing it for to get better. It's like people just, you know, can't wait to say, I got married. Women can't wait to say, I got married. And they just get married just to have a wedding, bro. For all the wrong reasons. All the wrong reasons. And the brother, he got a channel called Minister Jap. Real hardcore stuff for the brothers. If you into that, you ain't, don't go over there. But he made a great point. I was listening to his stream about divorce in the black community he did about Judge Greg Mantis, which I actually read his biography, Inner City Youth. I still have it in autographed and everything. And, you know, he said that you can't get married to, you know, unless you comfortable with being bored. Marriage is boring. And most women today, they're not happy with boring. So they're not marriageable. Most men can deal with boring because you ain't spending no money. But Appreciate y'all. Check out Detroit Pistons Talk playlist. Hit the link tree. Find me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Anchor, the whole 9. Peace.